Hello. Testing, testing. Okay, I think that's all the testing. Yeah, this is Jesus Dreads. And, yeah, we're gonna do a live stream. So, this live stream is just gonna be a informative live stream. I'm gonna read some articles, give my opinions on them. Maybe one or two of them. But, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'll start off by saying this, that if you want to start dreadlocks, that there's multiple ways you can go about it, but if you want dreads that you can actually get wet and they can air dry on their own, you want to do it the freeform method, which is what I'm doing. So yeah, let's just let me close my stream. Hold on. There we go. Now I can't see myself talk. But yeah, natural dreadlocks is probably the best way to go about attaining dreadlocks. Because there is no products involved, there are no you're not forcing your hair to do this to turn into dreads, so there's no potential for damage to the hair. It's all natural, and once they finally do form, they will dry easier and get cleaner more efficiently than normal hair once you get some length. But starting off, if you are where I'm at, where my hair is in length, then I say go ahead and try to start forming dreadlocks. If you want them. Now, if you want them like now, and your hair is longer than what mine is, then I would say, yeah, those other methods might be for you. Twist and rip, back comb, crochet method. But you might run into issues with the drying process of your hair, because you're forcing the hair into a not natural state. But like I did in my freeform video, how to freeform video, there are 3 ways to start dreadlocks. The first step is to stop combing. The second step is to stop using conditioner on the shelves. And the third step is to wear a hat or a tam. A dreadlock hat would be ideal. So yeah, that's pretty much how you get started. Excuse me. But so yeah, let's read this article. Okay. Before I get started with this, I'm gonna go get something to drink. Me vaping is causing my throat to get dry, and I'll start coughing after so long. So to remedy that, I have to get something to drink to just keep my throat from getting too dry. I will be right back. I'll see you soon. Alright, I am back. Okay. So let me move my webcam. Let me get 1 second to drink. Okay. Okay. So this is an article on Facebook, and it tells you how to get natural dreadlocks. And it was made on July 18th, 2014 at 4 o'clock. So if we just read this. To grow natural dreadlocks, do you need waxes, backcombing, or crocheting, twisting, tearing, wool hats, special shampoos, soaps, and oils, no washing for days or weeks, salt sprays, baking soda, and vinegar wash, lactation? No. Just be natural. No combing, no brushing, wash as usual. You can do it too. Thank you, Steve Whiting, for sharing the photos. So pretty much what he goes over right here is pretty much all the methods, all of the methods of creating dreads, twisting, tearing, wool hats. He's covering the towel rub method or the wool rub method, shampoos, soaps, oils, sea salt sprays, the lock accelerator, baking soda and vinegar wash, lactations, all that stuff. It's just like what you think you need when oops, you can't even see it. Oh no, you can, it's up here. Pretty much it's all the stuff that you need or you think that you need to start dreadlocks. He's just saying, just be natural, don't use anything at all. But let's just continue reading. To grow natural dreadlocks, you do not have to do anything. Just stop combing or brushing your hair, and you will naturally sprout beautiful dreads, which will make your head and scalp feel good. Keep them clean, eat well, live right. That's all you have to do. So this is pretty much his perspective on things, on what you need to do to get dreadlocks. Do I 100% agree with what he's saying? No. Because I towel rub. I haven't washed my hair in a week. So I'm guilty of these things and I do them. But not doing those things makes it take a lot longer, especially when you have short hair. That's my personal opinion. If I didn't towel rub or if I didn't towel rub or go long periods of time without washing my hair, I don't think I would be making progress right now. Because for me, every time I wash my hair, I lose progress because all of my dreads come undone. Slightly. They don't come fully undone, but they unravel a lot. And it just looks like I have normal hair. But, yeah, so I don't 100% agree with what he's proposing that people do. But let's just continue on. I think the important thing to note about this article is to kind of nitpick, sort of, or cherry pick, because he does have some points which we will get to in a moment, the further we get down in the article. or the post. But yeah, I just think that he does have some valid points. His whole thing is a pretty valid proposal. I just think that if I didn't do those things, like towel rub or go a long time without washing my hair, I would not have the progress that I have now. But anyway, let's just continue. Growing dreadlocks. Growing dreadlocks are like farming. Feed the soil with a good diet, water the roots, and watch them grow. Bob Marley said he was a farmer since creation. We are farmers in our lives, starting with our own roots. Just leave your hair to grow. It knows what to do. Do not comb or brush your hair, and it will grow into dreadlocks. Natural dreadlocks grow on their own. Just keep them clean. That is all you have to do. Wash as usual and rinse very well. Rinse, and rinse some more. Dreads need more rinsing than non-dreaded hair to get all the soap out. Hair naturally locks up when not combed. The natural curl or wave of a hair causes it to wind around itself and weaves in and out, growing into locks as it grows. The comb is a human invention, and our hair was not created to be combed. It likes to be left alone, and it feels better on your head when it is left alone to grow naturally. When we stop manipulating the hair, it will naturally grow into dreadlocks, weaving and wrapping around into long locks. Curly hair locks up faster than straight or wavy hair. Be patient. So yeah, he's just pretty much, telling you in layman's terms, don't do anything to your hair besides wash it to get it clean. And if you don't comb your hair, it will naturally form into dreadlocks on its own. And all you need is patience. But that's all good and dandy, but I just can't make excuses, because I'm like I said, I'm towel rubbing my hair. I think I'm at the point where I want to stop. I'm going to give it one more try to see what happens, but I think my hair is at a point where I don't need to towel rub anymore, and I'm kind of good. I'm kind of glad that it's got to that point. But I want to show y'all how to do towel rubbing, but after I read this article. So yeah, that paragraph right there is pretty much saying what the hair does when you don't comb it and let it do its thing. But keep in mind, curly hair, dreads best, then straight or wavy hair. Okay. Natural dreads. Natural dreadlocks are simply letting your hair grow into naturally what it naturally wants to grow. As it naturally wants to grow, unmanipulated. Dreadlocks are how your hair grows naturally when not combed or brushed. Hair wants to grow freely in all directions and grow long and loop and wind itself in natural curl and wave around and around, making itself stronger to grow even longer. This is why curly hair locks up faster than straight hair. This normally formed pathway of hair allows water to run all the way down each hair shaft and off the ends, removing dirt, loose hair, and any debris. Crocheted or twisted hair cannot do that. Dreadlocks are not matted hair, or tangles or knots or twists. They are natural formations of the hair. They form as your hair grows. As it grows, it pushes the shaft of the uncombed hair into the lock, weaving its way in a natural curl or wave in and around. Hair does not grow into knots. Having the hair clean and free to move all directions is also important, so it grows naturally and is not formed by dirt or the gravity giving them a lifeless look. Water plays a big part in forming dreadlocks. As it runs down each hair shaft, it is helping it to wind its way inside the lock, forming its natural path. Water is a very powerful force which watch it work on your locks. It helps form the locks and help keep stray hairs in line and reduce frizz. So wash often and rinse a whole lot more than you ever did before. Natural dreadlocks become a part of you, grow out as an extension of you. They do not feel like something that is adorning your head, but part of it. They do not tug and pull at the scalp. They bounce and wave and move with the scalp. They grow out from the scalp as your hair naturally should. The feeling is a comfortable feeling that non-dreaded hair has never felt. No hair that hurts, no bad hair days. They do not weigh you down. They are part of you as much as your arm is a part of you, and move with you as naturally as your arm does. Securely connected like a tree limb is connected to a tree. Dread feel comfortable and bouncy. Water plays a big part in forming the locks naturally. Crocheting or twisting the hair does not get the same feeling of comfort and oneness. Crocheted and woven hair is still manipulating your hair to a certain shape, which causes a tug-of-war between your hair and your scalp. It does not feel or act the same as hair that is formed by its growing into its own natural curl or wave. Okay, I kind of messed that up, but whatever. So like, the takeaway to get from this is this bold text. Water plays a big part in forming dreadlocks. So when it comes to dreads, you know, you want to wash it. It is important to wash your hair. But from my experience and where I'm at right now, you don't want to wash it as often. Water does play an important part. I cannot disagree with that. But starting off around where my length of hair is, you can't wash it every day, because it'll just unravel until you got normal hair again. And that's just how my hair is. It's just too soft. And that's just my advice for anyone starting around my length of hair, you know, just to not wash your hair for a little while. I'm gonna try to go at least a month without washing my hair and see what happens. But if I start developing like dandruff on my scalp, I'll have to wash my hair. But hopefully it doesn't. And hopefully I can make some progress that way. But yeah, he's just going on, just telling you, you know, what happens and stuff, and why other methods are not natural, and the cons of doing them that way. But yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is actually a really long article. It's a lot of stuff. Natural dreads. Okay, I think what I'll do, we'll take this in chunks, so it's not like a lot of information at one time. So I'll remove that and put my webcam back. So yeah, what I'm going to show you next, well, what I'm going to try to do is show you how to do the towel rub towel rub method. So just give me a second. Okay. So what I got here is rosemary oil. I don't think you can see it. And if you could, it's probably mirrored. It's just too bright right there. What if I put my hand? It's rosemary oil. It's flipped, but it's rosemary oil. But pretty much you're gonna get some type of oil, not food. Don't put food in your hair. Not like olive oil or vegetable oil. Don't do that. But pure oil, like rosemary, tea tree, lavender. What you want to do, there's two ways to go about this, and I recommend that you do the first method I'm going to tell you. You want to get a little spritz bottle, clean it out of all its contents. Any leftover stuff in there, just wash it out. Make sure you put fresh water into the bottle that you're going to reuse, and spritz a few times to get it out of the pump, to clean the pump as well. And what you're going to do, once it's clean and you cleaned out the pump as well, you're going to fill it with about 1/4 of water, and you're going to take your essential oil and you're going to drop about 5 to 12 drops into that bottle with the water, and put the lid on, or the pump on the top. Shake it up really good, you know, for a little while. Shake it up. And a little while, I mean maybe like 30 seconds or something. Just shake it really good, vigorously. And after that, you're gonna spray that all over your head. It shouldn't be dripping wet, but you want it to be, you know, moistened. You want it to be, you know, covering your whole head. And once you get to that point, then you can take your towel, or in my case I have a washcloth, a clean one, and you're going to rub in a circular motion. What I like to do, count to 30. So do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way to 30. Then go the opposite way. 1, 2, 3. So if I went this way, now I'm gonna go this way. So 1, 2, 3, all the way to 30. So you do one side, then you do the top, and then you reverse, and then you do the other side, 1, 2, 3 to 30, then reverse to 30, then you do the back. You know, we'll just show you, and you go the opposite way, all the way to 30. So you do 30 both ways, and that's how you towel rub. There you go. So yeah, that's the way you want to do it. The way I'm going to do it, you don't want to do, because everyone else has kind of sensitive skin to these oils, so it could make someone break out in a rash, and you don't want to have a rash on your scalp. It's no fun. I've had experience with these oils and I know my limits, so that's why I'm able to do what I'm about to do. It doesn't really affect me, or my skin, I mean, so I can do what I'm about to do. Just don't follow what I'm doing. Just want to say that, disclaimer, don't follow my method. Just follow the method that I stated previously. But yeah, so I'm just gonna drop some essential oil on my scalp. Just let it sit for a little bit. And then I'm gonna get the sides. Then I'm gonna get the other side. Then I'm gonna get the back. And boom, that's it. So I'm gonna wait a little while and just let it set for a few minutes. So yeah, this is here's the timer. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait about 3 minutes so the oils soak into my hair. Soak into the baby dreads that I have. Yeah. Look at my stream. Oh, well, you can't see anything. I forgot, it's just like layered. Okay, yeah, you can't see nothing. I think 2 minutes is fine, just to give it some time to soak in. Okay. So yeah, this will be the last thing I'll show you, and then the end of the stream will be upon us. So yeah, you pretty much just... I'm not going to count to 30 because my scalp is already kind of sore from doing this earlier. So I'm just going to do it until I think I've done enough. You just want to make sure you go both ways, clockwise and counterclockwise, just to give the hair a little more movement. I'll take my glasses off for this one. So yeah, it's really important to just go clockwise and counterclockwise. And to spend an equal amount of time on the parts of your hair that don't have a lot going on with them. They don't have dreads yet. Those are the parts of your head that you want to spend a little more attention to. But yeah, that is how you towel rub. And my hair doesn't look that much different. It just looks, you know, sticking up. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I'll see you all later. Next stream we will continue that article and gain more insight into the dreadlock. The dreadlock, I don't know. The dreadlock community, I guess. But yeah, I will see you all later. Peace.